The following sports special is a broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. It's time for the fun of a summertime tradition with Little League All-Star Baseball.
Play ball!
Today's Little League All-Star action is being brought to you by
the Berkeley-Morgan County Health Department, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, WVU Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Center, Taylor's Farm Market and the Cider Press Restaurant, Smallwood and Small Insurance, the Mortgage Center, Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring, Milestone Realty, Hepley Motor Company, and Dynamark Atlantic Security Systems.
And now, let's go to the ballpark and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
And a very pleasant good evening across the Eastern Panhandle, wherever you may be tuning in. Welcome back into Oatsdale Park. It is game 2 of our doubleheader. It is Martinsburg taking on Jefferson. Both teams in the winner's bracket for this one. The loser of this one will face Hedgesville tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Hedgesville winning big in our first game. If you missed it, 19-1, a win over Morgan County. It was a 13-2 win for Martinsburg to get to this point yesterday over Morgan County. So Morgan County, the first team eliminated in this year's 10-12 Little League All-Star Tournament. Jefferson comes in with a record of 1-0 as well, getting a win 10-0 yesterday over Hedgesville. The starting lineups and teams being introduced to those on hand, so let's go ahead and get into those lineups as well. Let's start with the Martinsburg 10 to 12-year-olds. They line up on the first base line. They're in the orange uniforms, black baseball pants, orange and black hats as well. Leading off playing center field is Caden Hill. Grayson Buber is hitting second, playing third base. Shortstop is Isaiah Birmingham. He will bat third. Batting fourth is Kai Rhodes, playing second base defensively. Batting fifth is catcher Calvin Greenfield. Sean Reynolds is batting sixth, playing first base. In left field is Braden Fox. He will hit seventh. Hitting eighth and doing the pitching is Logan Penwell, and Aiden Fowler is playing right field defensively for Martinsburg. Rounding out your batting order, it is Scott Dietz leading the Martinsburg staff as the head coach. For Jefferson, again coming in off a 10-0 win against Hedgesville yesterday, 1-0 in the tournament. They are led by Mike Moulton. Leading off for them is the big man in the leadoff spot, Surf Aguera. He is playing first base defensively. At third base is Aiden Horowitz batting second. Liam Sager's batting third, playing left field defensively. Batting fourth is Mason Lowry. He will play shortstop defensively for Jefferson. In right field is Andrew Rolfe. He is batting sixth or fifth. Batting seventh is Tegan Moulton. He is playing second base defensively. Batting seventh doing the pitching is Hunter Hefner. Harry Garrett is batting eighth doing the catching. And Johnny McCarthy rounds out the batting order. He is playing center field defensively. The Little League pledge going on in front of us right now. No national anthem for the second game. That was done before the first game. I am Matt Crawford for Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 Sports. Colin McLaughlin is to my left. Donald Kenny is our TV 10 cameraman this evening. And Matt Miller is back at the station. Let's go ahead and send it back to the studio, take a 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we should be just about ready for action. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Carpal tunnel syndrome affects 13 million Americans and left untreated can cause long-term debilitation. WVU Medicine Jefferson Medical Center recently became the first hospital in the region to offer carpal tunnel release with ultrasound guidance using the new Sonex Health SX1 microknife. CTR surgery is an outpatient procedure and most patients return to normal activities within 3 to 6 days. For more info, contact WVU Medicine board-certified orthopedic surgeon Brad Wright at 304-725-2663.
Yeah, that's fair cloth. I didn't know he umpired baseball.
Yeah, he must.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood and Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Carpal tunnel syndrome affects 13 million.
Going to be calling balls and strikes tonight. He's talking with one of our other umpires, Rick Maphis, just to his left down the third base line. Well, Colin, this should be a good one. Obviously, a lopsided game in our first game today with Hedgesville really running away with it in that third inning. It was a 3-inning Mercy Rule game for Hedgesville, getting the win over Morgan County, Morgantown, a little bit further away than in this district. This is District 6, Area 1 that we are calling here. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, a single game. It'll be whoever falls in this one taking on Hedgesville in a survive and advance game, the second elimination game. We saw the first elimination game just a few hours ago.
Yeah, I hope this one's a close game. We haven't had those yet in the 3 that we've broadcasted here, as it's all been the Mercy Rule. Also, shout out to all the dads that are tuning in. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there, and also, if you're not a dad, happy West Virginia Day.
Did you win any of the lotteries?
No, I was watching there with Big Jim Justice and Baby Dog, but nope, I was not one of the select few to win this round of the lottery. Got to tune in next week to see if I can.
Martinsburg will bat first. They're the away team this evening. Towing the pitching rubber for Jefferson is Hunter Hefner. This is his first time on the mound in this All-Star tournament. First pitch coming here at 7:16, so about 15 minutes earlier than expected. First pitch to Caden Hill misses low for ball 1.
A beautiful evening right now. Got a little bit of a breeze, the sun behind some clouds. Great day.
1-0 pitch high for ball 2. And a couple pitchers used for Jefferson and Martinsburg yesterday. 3 combined in both of their Mercy Rule games. Pitch 3 of the at-bat coming up. The 2-0 inside, ball 3. Hill so far in this tournament 1 for 2. So at a 500 clip through one game. Here comes the 3-0, the old automatic. Fastball right down the middle for strike 1. A wider stance for Hill in that leadoff spot. Really transfers that weight back. Kind of an excuse-me dribbler off the bat. Pitcher coming off the mound. It is Hefner. Fires down to first, and Guerra is right there to make the catch for out number 1. Good throw off the mound, fielding his position for Hunter Hefner.
Yeah, Hefner immediately just with that step forward was able to keep his momentum going and scoop that right off the infield grass there, only a couple feet in front of home plate.
The batter is now Grayson Buber. His brother, a Martinsburg Bulldog at the high school level this year. Swing and a miss for Buber on the first pitch, strike 1. Saw Carson get a little bit of varsity action as a courtesy runner and some time in the field as the Bulldogs got deep into that regional round of the postseason. Buber swings and sends this one into left field. Moving up on it is Sager, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Didn't have to move much there, only took a few steps in to get that out, and Hefner right now making quick work here in the top of the first.
Brings up Isaiah Birmingham, 1 for 2 so far in this tournament. Infield playing deep up the middle. Third base is Horwitz. He plays in just a tad right about even with third base. The first pitch to Birmingham, that one misses the zone for ball 1. Birmingham a 500 hitter, 1 for 2. Ready with the 1-0. Here it is from Hefner. That one catches the outside corner for strike 1. Sun not playing a major role right now, kind of creeping in and out behind some clouds in straightaway center field. That 1-1 pitch misses low and away. Count 2 balls, 1 strike to number 3 man in the order, and the shortstop for Martinsburg, Isaiah Birmingham. Hefner out of the stretch, comes set. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Birmingham chased that one up just a bit. Would say above the letters, but the Martinsburg across the front of those orange jerseys sits a little bit higher than most uniforms do. It's not quite above the numbers. The 2-2 pitch low and away. Good block in the dirt by Harry Garrett behind the plate doing the catching. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hefner comes set, ready with the payoff pitch. Here comes the 3-2 low, ball 4.
Good eye there by Birmingham to be the first runner for the Martinsburg All-Stars tonight.
Well, if Little League is anything like what we saw in the high school season this year, 2 outs means nothing. I can't tell you how many runs Matt Miller and I saw this year score with 2 outs.
Especially for Martinsburg.
You are not kidding. The batter is Kai Rhodes. hitting at a .667 clip so far. That's 2 hits and 3 at-bats. First pitch swing lifts this one into center field. McCarthy going back on it and makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 walk in the inning, but that runner is stranded at first. We'll go to the bottom of the first when we come back, tied at 0.
Babe, I'm hungry.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, you pick.
Chinese?
No, not feeling it.
Mexican?
No, we just had that over the weekend.
You pick.
Let's go to the Cider Press restaurant. They have a new smoker burger. I think you'd really like it.
The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving, where the food is fresh and you feel right at home. Exit 5 right off I-81 in Inwood or online at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
Heffley Motor Company, serving the Eastern Panhandle for over 17 years. Known for our wide variety of vehicles at great prices, we are the area's only pre-owned Carfax Advantage dealer.
Save yourself time and money. Come see us. You'll be glad you did.
And don't forget our popular detailing service to keep your car looking brand new. We're proud to be your partner serving the community. You're local, we're local, why not buy local? Heffley Motor Company, a nice place to do business.
Welcome back into Oatsdale Park. See what Jefferson can do, their first plate appearance. 4 batters came to the plate in the top of the first inning for Martinsburg. A walk for Isaiah Birmingham. He was stranded at first base. Towing the pitching rubber is Logan Penwell for Martinsburg. Similar to his counterpart on the mound, Penwell did not see any action yesterday, so this will be his first time on the pitching rubber this postseason. The leadoff batter is Surf Guerra. And I was not here yesterday, but Colin, apparently this is a kid that it should be fun to watch over the next several years and once he gets to the high school level.
Oh, yeah, it was a blast seeing him. I already put some high, I guess, praise for him and just already gave him a challenge to go after that season record there at Jefferson High School that Bear already has right now.
Yeah,
so.
Cullen Horowitz broke the record at Jefferson down in Shenandoah Junction already for a career as he and the rest of the Cougars hope to make a state championship appearance in the state semis coming up next week after they beat Martinsburg in the regional round 2-0. It is Guerra in the leadoff spot. There's a couple of questions murmuring up here in the press box earlier. Will he see a pitch today? And certainly looks like he will early.
Yeah, if you're not tuning in on TV10, do so now, because if he gets a hold of it, it's going to be a long one.
Yeah, first pitch to Guerra. That one, a fastball, catching the outside corner for strike one. 2 home runs yesterday. And when you look at the stance, a man among boys when it comes to body stature, standing in that right-hand batter's box. The 0-1 pitch just off the plate for ball 1. Count even at 1.
And there, Logan Penwell's hat came off during that pitch as well. I saw during warm-ups that it almost did. That one did this time. Let's count how many times it happens.
Guerra awaits the 1-1 pitch. Fastball above the letters and also a bit outside, ball 2. Good crowd on hand, sitting beyond the outfield fence. Jefferson to our left, Martinsburg to our right. The 2-1 pitch outside for ball 3. And this may be somewhat of a intentional walk, if you will. Definitely trying to pitch around Surf here. Here comes the 3-1 pitch high and inside, ball 4.
That one up and in on Surf as well.
Jefferson in the maroon uniforms. Jefferson in cursive across the front. The white letters and numbers with a little bit of gold trim. Excuse me. Around both of those. White baseball pants. As we mentioned earlier, Martinsburg, orange and black all the way around. First pitch to Aiden Horowitz. Misses high for ball 1. Penwell looks in. Now comes Seth, the lefty. Quick glance over at first base. Now ready for the 1-0 delivery, and that one fouled off by Horowitz at the plate. Count even at 1.
He just swung a little bit early, and it just got the little top of the bat there to foul that one off.
Not sure if it's a brother or what the relation may be for Aiden Horowitz to Finn and Bear at Jefferson High School right now, but would imagine in the same Little League system that there is a relation in some way. Horowitz lifts this one foul out of play past the dugout down the first baseline. And in typical Little League fashion, the announcement coming from the press box, please return all foul balls to the press box. I know in years past, depending on where we've been, a Freezy Pop may be awarded to a fan that brings back up a foul ball. A swing, and it gets through the catcher, Greenfield, moving to first base is Horowitz. Second base is Guerra, so a strikeout in the book, but reaching first base, although first base occupied, not on the move, was Guerra. So he will be retired at first base, so is a strikeout in the book. Yeah, because the runner at first was not already on the move, first base still considered occupied on the swing. So one down now in the bottom of the first inning. Liam Sager, the batter. First pitch to him, low inside. Good block by Greenfield to keep Surf at second base. Count 1-0.
Yep, Sager, yesterday's winning pitcher, and also helped himself out there hitting-wise. Had a double yesterday as well, going 1 for 2.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Sager. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Count even at 1.
Nice off-speed pitch there by Penwell. Fooled Sago. Had him timing just a little bit too early.
And Sager 1 for 2. You mentioned the double yesterday. The on-deck circle is Mason Lowry. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. This one a ground ball to the right side. Good backhanded stab by Sean Reynolds. He will take it to the bag himself for out number 2, and Guerra moves to third base. Station baseball right now. Jefferson trying to get that early lead. A runner just 60 feet away standing at third base. It brings up Mason Lowry. 2 down in the inning. As Penwell looks in. Big deep breath. Now ready for that delivery. Inside for ball 1 to Lowry. Lowry 0 for 1 yesterday, but did reach base with a walk. Stands more towards the front of that right-hand batter's box. Awaiting that 1-0 pitch. Here it comes from Penwell. This one lifted softly to the shortstop. That's Birmingham, who takes a few steps in to make the catch, and the side is retired. A runner stranded in scoring position was Surf Guerra, who was 60 feet away but could not cross home plate. We'll go to the second inning when we come back. It's Martinsburg and Jefferson tied at 0.
This is Matt Miller, along with my wife, Dale.
As homeowners, we've been through the mortgage process several times, and each time we went to Mark and Cheryl Savitt at the Mortgage Center.
They treat you like family with personal one-on-one service, walking with you through the process from application to settlement.
Plus, low interest rates and closing costs.
The Mortgage Center is on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Phone 304-267-9040.
Or online at mortgagefinancing.com.
NMLS number 237527, equal housing lender.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Welcome back in as we go to inning number 2, tied at 0 between Martinsburg and Jefferson in this winner's bracket matchup. Both teams coming in Mercy Rule victories yesterday, 13-2 for Martinsburg over Morgan County and 10-0 for Jefferson over Hedgesville. Hedgesville defeating Morgan County to eliminate Morgan County earlier today. A game we had right here. Sets up Hedgesville playing tomorrow against the loser of this one. That'll be a 7 o'clock first pitch, single game. And we'll bring that to you right here on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. 5, 6, 7 due up this half inning for Martinsburg. It'll be Greenfield, Reynolds, and Fox. Hefner ready for that first pitch of the inning, and it's a first pitch strike. Greenfield taking that one the whole way. Again, basically stepping out of the box as that pitch coming in. No desire to swing at that first pitch strike. The 1 pitch on its way. That one low, bouncing in front of the catcher, Harry Garrett. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Greenfield 2 for 3 yesterday. So a 667 average for the tournament. Sends this one the opposite way into right field. Moving up and making the play is Andrew Rolfe for out number 1.
Yeah, that hit there for a split second looked like it was just going to fall in between the second baseman and right fielder there, but it kept carrying and went right into the glove there of the right fielder for a great put out.
Yes, Jefferson, some pretty good size and can cover a lot of ground, especially in that outfield. Again, depending on how young or old your team is the first pitch to Sean Reynolds fouled off, as you may have just heard, into the fence just below us. But depending on how big or small your lineup is, it makes a big difference in tracking ground in the outfield. Jefferson, some pretty good size out there, so it's going to need to be a sharply hit ball for it to be a base hit and more. 0-1 pitch misses low. Good block by Garrett. Count even at 1.
And to add to that, Jefferson's infield playing all the way back on that outfield grass.
Yeah, middle infield that is. First base a little further in. And the third baseman, Aiden Horowitz, pretty much even with that third base bag. That 1-1 pitch to Reynolds missed the zone for ball 2. Just a bit inside. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Hefner. That's a called strike 2 at the plate, and Reynolds frustrated with that one. Quick look back at our home plate umpire, Matt Faircloth, and he knew it was a strike, but a little frustrated with himself that did not take a cut. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The break even misses upstairs, ball 3, and the count's full. The first full count we have seen tonight. Here comes the payoff pitch, the 3-2. Reynolds thought about it, but able to hold up for ball 4.
Yeah, last 2 pitches there by Hefner up at above the eyes there of Reynolds.
Brings up Braden Fox. Fox 2 for 3 as well so far. Small sample size of this tournament, but 2 for 3 as he squares around a bunt and misses everything. Didn't get a piece of it. Tried to push that bunt, what looked like down the first base line, but did not make contact. Count, no balls, 1 strike. Hefner comes out of the stretch. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss for strike 2.
And I'm seeing there with Fox, I think he's the only one I've seen tonight from Martinsburg. Saw it with most of them last night, having a little bit of fun with the eye paint on there, black and orange across his entire face.
The eye black that really doesn't do a whole lot to shade the sun. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Now throw back down to first base. Throw behind, and they got him. Sean Reynolds thrown out at first base, and that will end the inning. So went 1-2-3, but not the conventional way after a walk to Sean Reynolds. A strikeout of Braden Fox and a throw back behind for a strike him out, throw him out, double play. We'll go to the bottom of the second. When we come back, it's Martinsburg and Jefferson still tied at 0.
This is Ben Copenhaver, your local alarm professional at Dynamark Atlantic Security. Did you know that home break-ins are 6% more likely during the day? That's right. The bad guys know when you're away, and they are smarter than you think. Dynamark Atlantic Security has the security solutions for you. Don't commit the error when the game is on the line. Phone me today at 304-671-2158 to learn how to play good defense against the bad guys. Dynamark Atlantic Security. Call today at 304-671-2158.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Tripp's at 304-229-7009.
Or visit trippsfloorsanding.com.
Hefner back out, getting in his warm-up pitches, his second inning on the mound. We are tied at 0 as we go to the bottom of inning number 2. No hits so far, a couple of walks for Martinsburg up to this point offensively. Last inning for, Penwell on the mound getting his warm-up pitches. Last inning for him, 13 pitches. Did walk 1, also a strikeout to his credit to this point. For Jefferson, it'll be 5, 6, and 7 to do up. That is Rolfe, Moulton, and Hefner. Last warm-up pitch coming here from Penwell. Greenfield throws down to second, and we are just about ready to resume action. Andrew Rolfe, 0 for 0 officially. Did reach on a hit by pitch yesterday. Stands in and awaits the first pitch from Penwell. Here it comes. First pitch A called. Strike one at the plate. Infield playing slightly in, including the middle infield, not playing anywhere close to that outfield grass. Ready with the 0-1. This one a ground ball the opposite way to Sean Reynolds at first base, and he will take it himself. And so close to the bag that Rolfe only able to get about a quarter of the way up the line before Reynolds stepping on first base. One down.
Yeah, Reynolds just didn't have to move. All he had to do was put the glove in between his legs and just did a little bit of a lunge to tap on first.
The batter is Tegan Moulton. Moulton looking for his first hit of this All-Star tournament. He won't get it here, but he will get first base as that one came up and in on him, and he will take first the painful way.
Yeah, you can see that he looked like it didn't get to him there as he ran over to first, but now after he ran to first, it looks like it got him pretty good on the rib cage.
Yeah,
hopefully he's okay.
Up on the top of the ribs, kind of underneath that armpit. Gotta love the Little League sportsmanship as Penwell jogging over from the mound to make sure Moulton is okay. Everything appears to be good, and we are back underway as Hunter Hefner hoping to help his own cause with a runner on, one down here in the bottom of the second. He stands in 1 for 2 so far this tournament, and the first pitch to him, a called strike one.
The pitch there had a little bit of movement right at the last second to get right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Hefner. That one low and away, getting away from Greenfield enough. Kind of nicked off his glove. I think he thought he was able to corral it in. Instead, it goes a few feet behind him and allows Moulton to advance on the pass ball. One ball, one strike is the count. One down here in the bottom of the second inning. Penwell delivers that 1-1, and it is fouled off to our right, going over towards that first base dugout, belonging to Martinsburg. Now Hefner behind the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Penwell has altered his delivery, whether it was the stretch or windup, at least twice just in this at-bat. Here comes the 1-2. That one low, getting away from Greenfield, and advancing now to third base is Moulton. So Greenfield having some trouble keeping him in front. That one a little low and squirting underneath of the catcher, Calvin Greenfield. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Break-even pitch coming as Penwell goes back to the windup. Here comes that 2-2 pitch. That one fouled off, and if Donald Kenny's got a glove on his left hand, he makes that catch. Thankful for him. There's a fence in front of him. Let's do that 2-2 again. Donald Kenny, our cameraman this evening. Matt Miller back to the studio. Matt Crawford, Colin McLaughlin here with you as your broadcast team. The 2-2 pitch, a ground ball to short. They're going to come home and try to get the runner at the plate. The throw gets away and nicks off the glove of Calvin Greenfield. So the run comes across the score, and now safely at first base is Hunter Hefner. That one going to go, I imagine that one going to go as a E2 as it clearly hit the glove of Calvin Greenfield and just nicked away from him.
Yeah, Birmingham definitely made the right play there at shortstop to fire at home. It was just bobbled.
Here's a liner, chop right back to the pitcher, making the easy play over towards first base to retire Harry Garrett. 2 down now in the inning. Advancing to second base is Hunter Hefner.
And that just looked very, very routine there for the young Penwell on the mound. Expressionless. All he had to do was put the glove up and then fired it over to first immediately.
You knew he had the easier play at first base. Decided not to spin and make too fancy of a throw. Now another runner in scoring position as it's Hefner at second base. The batter now is Johnny McCarthy. McCarthy 2 for 2. Hit a double yesterday. That's 2 for 2 so far in this tournament. This one a ground ball again, right back to the pitcher, going down to a knee is Penwell to get the ball, throws it over to first. Reynolds a good stretch at first base, and the side is retired. Jefferson takes a 1-0 lead on a couple of unforced pass balls at the plate. So we will go to the third inning. When we come back, it's Jefferson 1, Martinsburg 0.
This is Ben Copenhaver, your local alarm professional at Dynamark Atlantic Security. Did you know that home break-ins are 6% more likely during the day? That's right. The bad guys know when you're away, and they are smarter than you think. Dynamark Atlantic Security has the security solutions for you. Don't commit the error when the game is on the line. Phone me today at 304-671-2158 to learn how to play good defense against the bad guys. Dynamark Atlantic Security. Call today at 304-671-2158.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit TrippsFloorSanding.com.
Welcome back into Oatsdale Park. Jefferson plates a run in the bottom of the second inning. They lead Martinsburg 1-0. Again, Matt Crawford here with you. Matt Miller back at the studio. Donald Kenny is our TV 10 cameraman this evening as we go to inning number 3. In with your play-by-play, Colin McLaughlin.
Thanks, Matt. Logan Penwell, Aiden Fowler, Caden Hill, 8-9-1 due up here for Martinsburg. Hunter Hefner's first pitch outside, ball 1 to Penwell. Jefferson plated one there in the second, here in the top of the third now. Penwell going to try to help him out on the mound. This Hefner knew immediately out of his hands that that was going to be high and outside for ball 2 to Logan Penwell. Penwell yesterday hit for 500, 1 for 2. Count now 2 balls, no strikes. Just a pitch to Hefner right down the middle to Penwell, strike 1. The count now 2 balls, 1 strike. Penwell, one of the few batters there from Martinsburg in the Carolina blue helmet as he fouls this pitch off into the backstop to our left. The count now 2-2.
That was one of the unique things of Little League. Once you get to the high school level, everybody wearing those team helmets, and with Little League, it's kids coming in from a couple of different teams. So you're still buying all your own gear, including helmet, and yeah, a couple of kids with that Carolina blue helmet from Martinsburg.
As Hefner's pitch now high at the eye level of Penwell. The count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes here for the first batter of the top of the third. Payoff pitch right down the middle. Penwell fouls that off. Let's do it all over again. Count 3-2, nobody on base. Jefferson leads 1-0 against Martinsburg. Winner is the Area 1 District 6 champion. Loser will go to play tomorrow at 7 against Hedgesville, who won 19-1 against Morgan County. This one outside, taken, ball 4. Logan Penwell gets the base on balls to start off the top of the third. Aiden Fowler, the 9th batter in Martinsburg's lineup, up to bat now. Went 1 for 1 yesterday.
Well, Colin, it was the top of the third in our first game today that really differentiated the two teams. Let's see if this is much the same.
The first pitch to Fowler, strike 1 called down the middle. Swinging, missing is Fowler on this pitch to make it no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Fowler almost looking like he's hitting a 9-iron there instead of swinging a baseball bat. Went well below the knees and tried to golf that one.
Hefner's fastball inside almost hits Fowler. He had to dodge it and goes past Garrett, and advancing to second is Penwell. So runner now in scoring position. Martinsburg trying to tie it up.
Good opportunity here. Nobody out, runner in scoring position.
Pitch from Hefner, high and outside. The count even at 2 apiece now. Aiden Fowler, the right fielder for Martinsburg, steps back into this left-handed batter's box. A little bit into the back of the box and very close to home plate. Hefner sets. Here's the windup in the pitch. And that one called strike 3 on the outside corner. So down goes Fowler for out number 1.
And that's a good location, especially to a lefty, right on that outside part of the plate. The best he's going to hope to do there, even to get a piece of it, is foul it off and live to see another pitch. But Fowler thinking that one was a bit off the plate, but a very good location on the mound.
The other Carolina blue helmet Martinsburg player, Caden Hill, up to bat, takes the first pitch from Hefner, strike 1. Hill flew out to the first baseman in the last at bat in the top of the first. First pitch from Hefner. Hill squares to bunt, misses it, strike 2.
Yeah, just kind of lunging at that baseball. Again, these kids still learning the ins and outs of the game of baseball. Obviously, pretty good at what they do with being Little League All-Stars, but you gotta almost catch the baseball with your bat. Don't lunge at it with that bunt.
Hefner's pitch low, ball 1 now. The count 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out and a runner on second. Martinsburg trails Jefferson 1-0. Hunter Hefner's pitch. This one a fastball, swinging early and striking out is Caden Hill for the second out here in the top of the third.
Yeah, just well out in front of that was Caden Hill, and a good job changing up speeds a little bit on the mound for Hunter Hefner. Been impressed with what I've seen from both pitchers so far, and this one changing up speeds, controlling the baseball pretty well.
Grayson Buber now up to bat. Hefner's fastball low, ball 1. A little bit of a wide lead there after that pitch by the base runner Penwell, almost halfway between bags, but he went back to second.
Yeah, an aggressive secondary lead for sure.
Off-speed pitch by Hefner. Buber gets a piece of it, and it's going to go over to left field. Coming in on it is Seger. Catches it for the third and final out. So down goes Martinsburg here. The score remains 1-0. Jefferson leads. Let's take a 1-minute break and then head to the bottom of the third. This is Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Carpal tunnel syndrome affects 13 million Americans and left untreated can cause long-term debilitation. WVU Medicine Jefferson Medical Center recently became the first hospital in the region to offer carpal tunnel release with ultrasound guidance using the new Sonex Health SX1 microknife. CTR surgery is an outpatient procedure and most patients return to normal activities within 3 to 6 days. For more info, contact WVU Medicine Board Certified Orthopedic Surgeon Brad Wright at 304-725-2663.
To the bottom of the third we go. Colin McLaughlin here alongside me is Matt Crawford. Cameraman Donald Kinney back at the studio is Matt Miller. A couple changes here that Matt Crawford has for us.
Yeah, a couple of defensive substitutions for Martinsburg. Jeremiah Santabria going to go to first base for Sean Reynolds. And now in right field taking over for Aiden Fowler is Austin Horner. Martinsburg with 11 guys on their roster, meaning everybody needs to get an at-bat and 6 innings or 6 outs in the field. So basically 2 innings in the field along with an at-bat. Jefferson with over that 12-man limit, which differentiates how often kids need to play. Everybody will just need 1 at-bat in this one for Jefferson.
First pitch here from Penwell. To the top of the order we go for Jefferson. Surf Gara up to bat, takes ball 1. Here's the second pitch, and that one right down the middle for a strike. The count even at 1 apiece now. Pitch here for Penwell, low and outside. The count now 2 balls, 1 strike. Gara in his last at bat there in the first, walked on 5 pitches. Had the 2 2-run home runs yesterday. This one getting a piece of it, and then goodbye into the trees again there in left field. Solo shot, Surf Gara. makes it 2-0 Jefferson.
Wow.
Like I told you, Matt, out in a hurry and out deep.
Yeah, that got out of here in a hurry. Wow, what a piece of hitting by Guerra. That one right down the middle. He waited on it perfectly and drove that one deep and gets the hard hat to wear back into the dugout.
So Jefferson now leads by 2, bringing up Aiden Horowitz. Struck out in his last at bat. A right-hander steps in. First pitch to him here in a little bit from Logan Penwell. Pitch right down the middle, called strike 1. Horowitz looking over at the third base coach now, getting some words. Steps back in the box. No balls, 1 strike to him. Here's the pitch from Logan Penwell. That one going to be hit over to left field. Going to his left is Braden Fox, and he's going to make the catch for out number 1. Liam Seger now up to bat. The third batter here in this half inning for Jefferson. Going to get some dirt on his hands, wipe it off, and step into that box.
Batting gloves are starting to become, I don't want to say a thing of the past quite yet, but you're seeing more and more high school kids and now Little League kids choose to not use the batting gloves at the plate.
Penwell's first pitch to Seger, taking ball 1. And whenever you did play, what were you? Were you
I was batting gloves all the way.
Batting gloves, yep.
All the way. I was batting gloves at the plate and then had one underneath the glove at first base.
All righty. Here's the pitch to Penwell. That one outside. Ball 2 now to Liam Seger. Scored 2-0 after that solo shot to left field by Surf Gara. That's his 3rd home run of the tournament, 2 yesterday, 1 today. It's the windup and the pitch from Penwell. That one inside and a little bit high to Seger. 3-0 the count now. Nobody on base and 1 out.
And Penwell rocking the high socks. Everybody else wearing the pants down at the ankles. He's rocking the high orange socks with the pants pulled up.
This pitch low in the dirt. Ball 4 for Liam Seger, so he's going to go to first base. Mason Lowry up to bat now. Lowry flew out to shortstop in his second pitch of the last at-bat in the first inning. He was the last batter there in the top of the first. This pitch to Lowry, taking strike 1. Runner on first base is Seger. It's Penwell's delivery here. That one outside for a ball and throwing it is Greenfield over to first, almost hitting that first base coach in the face as Santa Maria had to reach over. And safe at first is Liam Seger.
Santa Maria's brother, a senior at Martinsburg this year. Isaiah, one of the 4 seniors for the Bulldogs this spring.
This fastball inside the count now. 2 balls, 1 strike to Mason Lowry. Lowry yesterday, the only time he reached base was on a walk. It's Penwell sets now. Here's the pitch. This one going to be fouled to the right side off the fence in front of us here in the backstop and all the way down for strike 2.
Did have some finals from yesterday as we look to Area 2 in District 6. Big thanks to Matt Miller for doing some digging for us in our last game. It was Grant County beating Hampshire yesterday 3-1. Mineral County beating Moorfield 5-0.
Pitch from Penwell going to be chopped to the second baseman by Lowry, going through him and into center field. Picking it up is Hill. And we're going to have coming all the way from first and scoring is Seger. And due to that wild pitch there, going home, advancing to second base is Mason Lowry.
Yeah, at second base, Kai Rhodes moving up to try to make that play, and the runner coming across the front of his body. I would imagine he's more worried about him than making sure that baseball is going into the glove, and unfortunately, I just pulled up a little too quick, went right underneath that left hand with the glove down.
So would that be 1 or 2 errors is what you're thinking there is the ball went under the glove of the second baseman and then possibly a throwing error coming back home?
Yeah, there's 2 there. Yeah, it would have had to have been a perfect throw to get him at home with the delay in the relay.
Brings up Andrew Rolfe.
Yeah, that throw a little off the money, so no opportunity there because of the throw.
First pitch to Rolfe, taken strike one. Penwell just has to regroup here. Tough bottom of the third for him so far. Here's this pitch, and that one going to be driven to left center field. Going is Caden Hill in center. He's going to make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, good job by Hill. Just moving to his right. Again, Martinsburg very similar to Jefferson in the fact that they have pretty decent size in the outfield, especially Hill in center field. Right field, much the same now with Austin Horner and right. Two pretty good-sized boys in center and right, at least height-wise, to move a lot of ground.
Hefner's first pitch to Tegan Moulton going to be popped right back to the pitcher for the final out there on the first pitch. Score 3-0. Jefferson leads at the end of 3, a 1-minute break, and then we'll head to the fourth. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Carpal tunnel syndrome affects 13 million Americans and left untreated can cause long-term debilitation. WVU Medicine Jefferson Medical Center recently became the first hospital in the region to offer carpal tunnel release with ultrasound guidance using the new Sonex Health SX1 microknife. CTR surgery is an outpatient procedure and most patients return to normal activities within 3 to 6 days. For more info, contact WVU Medicine Board Certified Orthopedic Surgeon Brad Wright at 304-725-2663.
All right, welcome back here to Oatsdale Park. Top of the fourth we go. 2 runs came across there in the bottom of the third as Jefferson now leads 3-0 over Martinsburg. Colin McLaughlin here alongside me is Matt Crawford. Cameraman is Donald Kinney this evening. Back at the studio, making sure everything is on air, is Matt Miller. Isaiah Birmingham, Kai Rhodes, and Calvin Greenfield due up here for Martinsburg. As Birmingham up to bat, he walked in his last at bat. Here's the windup and the pitch. A fastball fouled off to the left side by Birmingham for strike one.
Yeah, just a little out in front of that one. Pretty good timing. Just wait back into a split second.
Hefner gets a ball and goes back to the pitcher's mound now. Gets his stance ready. Home plate umpire gives him the signal. And here comes the second pitch of the at-bat. This one high right at the shoulders for strike two.
And we talked about it earlier, the Martinsburg a little higher up on these uniforms than maybe the letter high is on a normal jersey. So that one right about the letters, just below the shoulder blades.
This pitch from Hefner to Birmingham, low and away, ball one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Just for reference, Jefferson's everything seems to be like belly button or below with the name and numbers. As Birmingham goes down on strike, swinging and missing for the first out here in the fourth. That brings up Kai Rhodes. Number 00. You typically never see that in baseball. Said yesterday you see it more in basketball, and the number 0 is starting to come out in college football as well.
Yeah, a little bit.
This one a fastball blown right by Rhodes as he almost stumbled there. A big swing and a miss for strike one.
Yeah, and I never understood the 00. If you want to be the number 0, just be the number 0. Gotta say, that always confused me a bit with the 00s.
This one high and inside for ball one. What was your go-to number whenever you played
25.
Sports? 25?
Yeah, I was a Chicago Cubs fan. Still am to this day, but growing up, it was Derek Lee who was the first baseman for the Cubbies.
This one here by Kai Rhodes. He check swung, and it got chopped over to first baseman Surf Gara. And he bobbles it, but steps on first base for the out.
Yeah, Garrow had that one roll up the palm and onto his forearm just a bit, but able to kind of still push it towards the bag. And as he was able to corral it in, ended up about a step and a half away from the bag and took it himself for out number 2.
2 outs, brings up Calvin Greenfield. This pitch from Hefner inside, ball 1. It's the ball back from Harry Garrett, the catcher. Here's the pitch, a fastball. That one below the knees for ball 2.
Yeah, just missed. Did not miss his zone by much. You're going to get a lot of kids at this age chasing that one.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the 4th. Is this one right down the middle by Hefner. So the count now, 2 balls, 1 strike to Greenfield. Greenfield flew out to right in his last at-bat there in the 1st inning. The windup and the pitch here. This one another fastball. Looks like it skidded off home plate. Count now 3 balls and 1 strike. Nobody on base. It was too quick at bats there, and now Hefner struggles as he gets this pitch and chopping it over to the second baseman. Tegan Moulton had to slide to get it, and he did not make a throw over to first. So an infield single for Calvin Greenfield.
Yeah, and Colin wasn't necessarily a slide to get to it. He kind of overran the play a little bit. So to throw the brakes on and just slid a little bit in the dirt as he ended up overrunning that play just a bit did Moulton. And the feet coming out from underneath and a little too quick into that baseball.
Hefner's first pitch called strike 1 and caught in a rundown now in between first and second is the base runner, and Gara has it. He's going to tag the runner out as Greenfield gets a little bit of a mental error, and that's going to end the 4th inning. Jefferson still leads 3-0. Let's take a 1-minute break and then due up in the 4th. It'll be Hefner, Garrett, and McCarthy. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Back for the bottom of the 4th. Jefferson up 3-0 over Martinsburg. This Little League International Tournament game is presented by Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball and may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the expressed written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Visit Little League online at www.littleleague.org.
Big thanks to all the folks here as well. District Administrator for District 6 is Nevin Kilmer. The Tournament Director for Area 1 is Lynn Compton. And the Tournament Director for District 6 is, the 2 Tournament Directors for District 6, I should say, Buddy Alt and Richie Baldwin.
Logan Penwell still on the mound as he just finishes his warm-up pitches. So far, he is 42 pitches in tonight against Jefferson. Hunter Hefner up to bat. He went 1 for 2 yesterday. Today, grounded into a fielder's choice in which he reached on an error by the catcher. First pitch called strike 1 to the pitcher of Hunter Hefner.
I would imagine we would start to see some pinch hitters for Jefferson here in this half inning. You don't want to have it be a close game and have to use some of those guys off the bench that are required to get that at-bat.
Hefner gets this one. It's going to go into left field. Tracking back is Braden Fox for the catch and first out.
Yeah, good job by Fox in left field. Getting that one on the run. Read it very well off the bat, moving to his left to retire the first batter of the inning.
And not only on the run, but backpedaling as well the entire time. It's something that as a young 10 to 12-year-old all-star is definitely good to have in your arsenal.
And here is the first pinch hitter. It is Finn Dudley. Where's the number 27?
He enters for Harry Garrett.
I would imagine we'll get some re-enters here in the top of inning number 5 defensively for Jefferson. Again, they have enough players that they are not required for any field time, but do need that one mandatory at-bat.
So 2 pitches so far have come in this at-bat to Dudley, both balls. Dudley yesterday grounded to short in his only at-bat. Count 2-0, 1 out, nobody on base. Bottom of the 4th, this pitch from Penwell, taken strike 1 by Finn Dudley. Sun beginning to set and creep out of the clouds a little bit right here in our face there in dead center field. Logan Penwell pitches it to Dudley. He's going to get it in between third base and shortstop underneath the glove of Birmingham and into left field for a single.
Yeah, I'm not sure any harm, any foul there with Birmingham not being able to get a glove on it. Either way, it's either going to be an infield single or a single into left field. That would have been a tough play for the shortstop to make with 60-foot bags.
Yeah, credit Dudley for a base hit there, bringing up, looks like another pinch hitter we have here. You see a number on the side there?
That is a 10.
Yep, I just saw it creep over as he reached down to bunt. And that is Cam Wyand for Jefferson. Count 0-1. This one a strike 2. The ball goes in front of Calvin Greenfield, so he has to run up and pick it up. The base runner Dudley did not advance.
Yeah, just popped in and out of the glove.
No balls, 2 strike, 1 out. Jefferson leads 3-0. Cam Wyand up to bat. This one a fastball right on the outside corner. Strike 3. Caught him looking for out number 2 in this bottom of the 4th.
And Wyand never took the bat off the shoulder that at-bat. Now back to the top of the order.
Top of the order, a fun one. Surf Gara.
Put a charge into one into deep left center field his last time off. I don't think that one has landed yet.
Let's see what happens here. In this at bat, he had 2 yesterday, 1 so far today. This one right on the inside corner for strike 1. Runner on first base is Finn Dudley. This one, big swing, and he got a piece of it. Gar is now down 0-2 in the count.
And with his size, I don't think he takes a easy cut with the big Easton bat in that in the right-hand batter's box.
It's like a lightning bolt in bright yellow in his hand. Surf up to bat. Here's the pitch from Logan Penwell. That one high for a ball. Trying to steal seconds. The base runner. The throw to the shortstop, and he is out. There at second, that's going to end the inning. So the score will remain 3-0. Jefferson leads. Let's head to the 5th inning after a 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Heffley Motor Company, serving the Eastern Panhandle for over 17 years. Known for our wide variety of vehicles at great prices, we are the area's only pre-owned Carfax Advantage dealer.
Save yourself time and money. Come see us. You'll be glad you did.
And don't forget our popular detailing service to keep your car looking brand new. We're proud to be your partner serving the community. You're local, we're local, why not buy local? Heffley Motor Company, a nice place to do business.
This is Ben Copenhaver, your local alarm professional at Dynamark Atlantic Security. Did you know that home break-ins are 6% more likely during the day? That's right. The bad guys know when you're away, and they are smarter than you think. Dynamark Atlantic Security has the security solutions for you. Don't commit the error when the game is on the line. Phone me today at 304-671-2158 to learn how to play good defense against the bad guys. Dynamark Atlantic Security. Call today at 304-671-2158.
Welcome back here to Oatesdale Park, Game 2 of the evening. This is Colin McLaughlin. Our cameraman is Donald Kinney. Back at the studio is Matt Miller. And now with the play-by-play for the final 2 innings of regulation is Matt Crawford.
Thank you, Colin. 1 run in the bottom of the 2nd for Jefferson, 2 in the bottom of the 3rd. Goose eggs everywhere else, including for Martinsburg, as Jefferson holds a 3-0 lead. First pitch, a called strike to Santa Bria. Santa Bria hitting in the place of Sean Reynolds defensively. as he went in defensively a few innings ago. A swing and a miss for strike two. This spot still up due to Calvin Greenfield getting thrown out on the bases to end the fourth inning. So the batter gets a clean slate as Santa Maria awaits that 0-2 pitch, just low and away. Ball one. One ball, two strikes. Hefner ready with the delivery. A swing and a miss, and Santa Maria goes down on strikes. Chased that one well out of the zone.
Yeah, you could tell as soon as he was swinging the bat, he was disappointed in himself chasing that one big time.
Brings up Braylon Fox. Make that Braden Fox. Could read my own writing right there. Braden Fox stepping in so far today. Fox a strikeout looking. Squares around a bunt, then pulls back, but it's a strike at the plate regardless. Count 0-1.
Fox yesterday went 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs.
0-1 pitch. That one just below the knees for ball one. Count even at 1. Third base is Aiden Horowitz defensively, and he plays inside that bag right now. A swing and a miss, and Fox behind on the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Had to bail out as he was swinging. Is that one well in on the hands? Ready with the 1-2 pitch. Here it is from Hefner. A swing and a miss, and the first 2 are retired on strikes to start the 5th inning. It'll bring up Logan Penwell as he is hoping to help his own cause. Martinsburg is yet to cross the plate today. 3-0 is your score. Penwell squares around a bunt, pushes it right back to the pitcher. Hefner comes off the mound, fires to first, and they get him by a step. Martinsburg goes in order in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th when we come back. Jefferson leads Martinsburg 3-0.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Welcome back into Oakdale Park. We go to the bottom of inning number 5. It'll be Surf Guerra who is back in. He had a mammoth home run back in the 3rd. It was a caught stealing in the 4th inning. So his at-bat will revert back to zeros. No balls, no strikes. 3-0 Jefferson's lead as we go to the bottom of inning number 5. It was 1 run in the bottom of the 2nd. A ground ball and good base running. It was a ground ball to the shortstop that Hunter Hefner read down hit off Hunter Hefner, and Tegan Moulton read it down instantly. And it was a play at the plate. The throw was a little wild, and it allowed Moulton to come in and score. And then a big home run for Surf Guerra as one of the 2 home runs one of the 2 runs that scored in the bottom of that 3rd inning. 3-0. Is the Jefferson lead over Martinsburg. Again, the winner is your District 6 Area 1 champion. The loser is in an elimination game tomorrow against Hedgesville. Hedgesville beating Morgan County 19-1 earlier today. First pitch to Guerra is low in the dirt for ball 1. 55 pitches for Logan Penwell to this point. So still in pretty good shape pitch count-wise. Out of the windup. Ready with the delivery. Here is the 1-0 pitch. This one skied to the right side of the field. It's the second baseman, Rhodes, coming back into the infield dirt to make the catch for out number 1.
Whenever I was watching that off-speed pitch come, I was getting nervous that was about to be another second home run, but they were able to contain Big Surf.
Pinch hitter for Jefferson here coming in is Xavier Bear Schreck. First pitch to Schreck, fouled off right at the fence in front of us for strike 1. This is the spot of Aiden Horowitz up to this point. Second pitch to the Bear. Must be a common nickname amongst those in Jefferson County. Colin Horowitz at the high school level got the Bear nickname right around this age in Little League as well. A swing and a miss on the 1-1 pitch. So now the Bear behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You'd think it would possibly stay within the family as we have another Horowitz here.
You can't have the same kid with in a family with the same nickname. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop. Birmingham up with it, fires across the diamond. Santabria is there with a good stretch at first to retire the second batter of the inning.
Maybe Little Bear then, or if it is his brother Bear, like the movie.
Little Cub.
Little Cub.
2 down as Liam Sager will stand in.
I guess we can't leave out Finn either, so it could be Little Finn.
And Finn is short for Griffin. I think a question in the dugout to make sure everybody's gotten at bat, because the way things are playing, this would be the final at bat unless Martinsburg is able to late some runs in the top of the 6th. This would be the final at bat for Jefferson in this game with a 3-0 lead. First pitch to Sager is high and inside for ball 1. Penwell right with delivery. This one ripped down the left field line. If it's fair, it's trouble, and that is a home run. Boy, did that get out of here in a hurry. That couldn't have been more than about 12 feet off the ground from the time it left the bat till it cleared the fence in left field. A solo shot for Liam Sager, and Jefferson leads Martinsburg 4-0.
Absolute missile. Just a low line drive home run wrapped right around that left field pole and stayed fair.
Time called by our home plate umpire, Matt Faircloth. We'll have a visit to the mound. Go talk to Logan Penwell. I believe that's Scott Deeds out there. Now taking a knee and having a quick conversation. Yeah, that ball got out of here in a hurry. It couldn't have taken more than 4 or 5 seconds from the time that baseball left the bat till it barely cleared that foul pole in left field. It couldn't have cleared it by more than about 5-6 feet to the right.
Yeah, we thought that a Surf Guerra home run there in the 3rd was a quick one. That one even faster.
The Guerra home run got up and out. This one just got out. Again, if that fence is 6-7 feet taller,
yeah,
that was probably
what the dimensions are here at the park.
200 feet
That's
all the way around. Yep. First pitch. As this, should be the last pinch hitter we would need to see, Benjamin Popek. First pitch, Tim missed for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss for strike 1. Count even at 1 with 2 down. Looking to see what he did yesterday.
See, all he had was a sacrifice bunt yesterday.
Hey, did a job.
Yep.
Got on that bat and moved guys around the base. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one low and inside for ball 2.
It'll be interesting to see what he does now, though, because there's no sacrifice opportunity with nobody on base.
Got to swing the bat. And he does right here. A ground ball to the left side. Birmingham up with it. Fires across the diamond. A good stretch by Jeremiah Santabria at first base, and the side is retired. Martinsburg needs 4 to keep playing. Jefferson leads them 4-0 as we go to the 6th inning when we come back. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
This is Matt Miller, along with my wife Dale.
As homeowners, we've been through the mortgage process several times, and each time we went to Mark and Cheryl Savitt at the Mortgage Center.
They treat you like family with personal one-on-one service, walking with you through the process from application to settlement.
Plus, low interest rates and closing costs.
The Mortgage Center is on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Phone 304-267-9040.
Or online at mortgagefinancing.com.
NMLS number 237527, equal housing lender.
Carpal tunnel syndrome affects 13 million Americans and left untreated can cause long-term debilitation. WVU Medicine Jefferson Medical Center recently became the first hospital in the region to offer carpal tunnel release with ultrasound guidance using the new Sonex Health SX1 microknife. CTR surgery is an outpatient procedure and most patients return to normal activities within 3 to 6 days. For more info, contact WVU Medicine Board Certified Orthopedic Surgeon Brad Wright at 304-725-2663.
Have a pitching change. Towing the pitching rubber is Surf Guerra. As Colin getting some of the other defensive substitutions, it looks like Sager is now moving over to first base. He was in left field. So as Colin gets all those defensive substitutions, we will be sure to pass them along. For Hefner, quite an outing. He goes 5 full innings, throwing right around 66 pitches. Just 1 hit given up, did walk 3, also striking out 6 in his outing. So a good day for Hunter Hefner. Has put his team in a good opportunity to get a win here and take the District 6 Area 1 title with 3 more outs in this one.
So I was told it was 30 coming in, but I don't see a 30 on the lineup, so I believe that it could have possibly been Hefner just moving over to short, and they were told that another starter has come back in, but I'm trying to see which one it would have been.
I believe that Garrett is back behind the plate. He had been hit for by Finn Dudley a couple innings back. So that's a re-entry as a starter. So again, we'll try to get all these as they appear. So Surf on the mound. The overpowering force of squaring around a bunt is Horner, and he misses everything as it gets through the catcher Garrett. Never hit the bat, just skipped away from Harry Garrett behind the plate. Strike 1 to the batter Horner.
Yeah, Shrek was ready for that bunt there at third base, coming all the way in to the dirt there at home plate.
Garrett ready, another bunt attempt. This one is fouled off, just nicking off the bat of Horner. That is Austin Horner at the plate. He is hitting for Aiden Fowler. Again, Martinsburg down to their final 3 outs of this ball game. The 1-1, a swing and a miss for strike 2. So the first one apparently was able to pull back. From our vantage point, looked like he stayed squared on that first pitch, but did pull it back just enough. So the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Austin Horner. Garrett ready with the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss, and Horner goes down on strikes.
Very hard throwing there on the mound, and before both games today, I was talking to somebody up here in the press box saying that Surf was able to pitch, and I definitely out there right now, and I can confirm that he is able to pitch.
Yes, he is. Certainly looks strong on the mound. As we go back to the top of the order, it's Caden Hill. Swing and a miss for strike 1, and that front foot bailing out, stepping in the bucket down that third base line.
Wish I had a speed radar up here just to see how hard he's throwing.
And especially from how close he is throwing. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, a called strike 2.
It's always neat to see during that Little League World Series how they do the calculations to
Yep,
see what it would
to compare what it would be.
MLB-wise,
Yep.
Yeah.
Difference between Little League length and the 60 feet 6 inches. Once you get to the 90-foot bases, and Hill, once again, that front foot bailing out, a swing and a miss for out number 2, and Hill goes down on strikes. 2 strikeouts in the inning so far for Surf Guerra.
Yeah, that one was high and right at that eye level that fools so many people at this age.
Brings up Grayson Boober. Boober stands in, trying to get a 2-out rally going. First pitch is low and inside, getting past Garrett at the plate. Ball 1. Again, our coverage tomorrow for the elimination game will start at about 6:45 to 6:50 with first pitch at 7 o'clock. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Check swing at the plate. Called. Strike at the plate as Boober did not go around the location. It was a strike at the plate regardless. Guerra ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here it is, and able to get a piece of it is Boober. Fouls it off right in front of us into the chain link fence. And now Martinsburg down to their last strike. It would be a 2-strike, 2-out rally at this point. They need 4 to keep playing. If not, your District 6 Area 1 champion is Jefferson. Guerra looks in, ready with the 1-2. Here it is. Try to put a little extra on it. Ends up spiking it just in front of home plate for ball 2.
Yeah, you could see that he was going 110%, and that one bit his lip a little bit and just went all out.
Reared back and put a little extra on it. Here is the 2-2 pitch. This one off the handle. Sent over to the shortstop. That is Lowry, who comes in to make the catch. And that is your ball game. Jefferson takes the District 6 Area 1 title, beating Martinsburg by a final score of 4-0. We're going to take a 2-minute break back at the station. When we come back, we'll get into some of the numbers from this one as both teams tip their cap to each other as Jefferson has earned the bye to the district round of the Little League All-Star Tournament. Martinsburg will play tomorrow, and the winner also will move on to the district to face the top 2 from Area 2 in District 6. Again, your final, Jefferson beating Martinsburg 4-0. The postgame show coming up next.
Babe, I'm hungry.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. You pick.
Chinese?
No, not feeling it.
Mexican?
No, we just had that over the weekend.
You pick.
Let's go to the Cider Press restaurant. They have a new smoker burger. I think you'd really like it.
The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving, where the food is fresh and you feel right at home. Exit 5 right off I-81 in Inwood or online at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit trippsfloorsanding.com.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is Prevent, Promote, Protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Park, we welcome you back into the post-game show. Colin McLaughlin, Matt Crawford, here's your broadcast team. Donald Kenny is our cameraman. Matt Miller back at the station this afternoon. Great job back there, Mr. Miller. All right, final in this one, 4-0. Jefferson beating Martinsburg. They claim the District 6 Area 1 title, and will await to see what the pairings will look like next week. For Martinsburg, they will hope to get a win tomorrow. They will face Hedgesville, who beat Morgan County earlier today by a final score of 19-1. That game tomorrow, first pitch, right back here at 7 p.m. Well, it wasn't a ferocious offensive day, but big hits came when big hits were needed. When you look at what Jefferson was able to do in this one, it was a matter of home runs. They have 3 hits in this game, Colin, and 3 home runs. Or two of the 3 were home runs.
2 of the 3, yep.
So it was the long ball or it was nothing for them. Bottom of the second inning, a ground ball that was able to score Tegan Moulton from third base. A little bit of an errant throw and a catch, one that popped in and out of the glove of the catcher, Calvin Greenfield, allowed Moulton to come in and score from third base. Go to the third inning, a home run for Surf Guerra, also a error that allowed a run to score as well in that inning, and then a big home run for Liam Sager in the fifth inning that barely got over the left field wall, but boy did it get out in a hurry. The ball never got more than about 10-15 feet off the ground and cleared that foul pole in left field by about 5 or 6 feet. It wasn't by much, but Jefferson doing enough to get the job done in this one. Also a very good pitching performance by committee. Hunter Hefner and Surf Guerra will get into their numbers when we come back. But that is how we got to our final score of 4-0. One more 1-minute break to take back at the studio. When we come back, we'll run some of the numbers and set you up again for what is coming up tomorrow. Your final in this one, Jefferson beating Martinsburg 4-0.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Welcome back in one final time this evening to Oatsdale Park as we gave you some of the numbers from this one. Jefferson beating Martinsburg 4-0. Jefferson taking the District 6 Area 1 title. Let's start with the pitching numbers. And starting with Martinsburg, Logan Penwell pitched a pretty darn good game. He's going to get a win a lot of times when he has the numbers he had. He went 5 innings, giving up 4 runs, but just on 3 hits, striking out 2. He did walk 3, also hit a batter. For Jefferson, Hunter Hefner, the starter, went 5 innings, giving up no runs on just 1 hit, striking out 6 and walking 3. Surf Aguirre came in to shut the door in the 6th inning. He went 1 inning, no runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, and no walks. So took some offensive numbers again. Combined, the two teams had 4 hits, and we mentioned them in the last segment, the home run for Guerra, the home run for Liam Sager, really capping off what was a very powerful hitting night, but not necessarily going up and down the lineup like we saw for Hedgesville earlier in the day. A single for Finn Dudley as well in there. That was a single into left field that got underneath the glove of shortstop Isaiah Birmingham. For Martinsburg, it was a hit for Calvin Greenfield. That was their lone hit in this one, so not the offensive day they were expecting. Final numbers looked like this. For Martinsburg, no runs on 1 hit, 3 errors, 2 runners left on, 1 in scoring position. For Jefferson, 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 3 runners left on. All 3 were left in scoring position. Winning pitcher is Hunter Hefner. The tough luck loser is Logan Penwell. Time of the game, 1 hour and 10 minutes. All right, well, that wraps up our coverage from here today. Again, tomorrow it will be Martinsburg taking on Hedgesville. Hedgesville getting the win over Morgan County today. Martinsburg falling in this one. That sets up an elimination game right back here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We will go on the air between 6:45 and 6:50 on all of our entities, Talk Radio WRNR, TV10, and WRNR TV on YouTube. A big thanks to all the folks here, including everybody helping put on this tournament.
Yep, specifically Nevin Kilmer, Lynn Compton, Buddy Alt, and Richie Baldwin for all the work they do here for West Virginia District 6 Area 1. Also a reminder that this Little League International Tournament game is presented by Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball and may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the expressed written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Visit Little League online at www.littleleague.org.
Big thanks to Matt Miller back at the studio last night and today. Donald Kenny's been our cameraman both nights. For Colin McLaughlin, I am Matt Crawford reminding you that Jefferson takes the District 6 Area 1 title with a 4-0 win over Martinsburg. This has been Little League Baseball on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV 10. We'll see you tomorrow night.
We thank you for listening to live play-by-play coverage of Little League All-Star Baseball. Today's game has been brought to you by
the Berkeley-Morgan County Health Department, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, WVU Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Center, Taylor's Farm Market and East Cider Press Restaurant, Smallwood & Small Insurance, The Mortgage Center, Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring, Milestone Realty, Heffley Motor Company, and Dynamark Atlantic Security Systems.
Little League All-Star Baseball is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. All rights reserved.